Will Harmon kind of surprised no one has signed Myles Jack. Should the Steelers bring him in on a cheaper deal?
I think of it a couple of ways. Myles Jack is one of those players almost similar in the sense to the Bud Dupree scenario, where we said we don't necessarily feel like him having to sign before the draft versus after the draft is really going to affect his market, because a lot of people know who he is. He is a good quality linebacker, starting linebacker in this league. And when healthy, we know he can be really good. We've obviously seen that, and Jacksonville's obviously seen that. The league knows that. I just think for Myles right now, he's probably just waiting it out in terms of trying to see if a team wants to be a little bit more aggressive to pay him a little bit more prior to the draft, or do you just simply wait till after the draft and whatever team doesn't get a Trenton Simpson, whatever team doesn't get a DeMarvion Overshown, whatever team doesn't get a Drew Sanders, well, now you become the priority. You become the marquee name just based off of what you've already accomplished in supply and demand. So for Myles, I think it's a couple of things that play with him there, but I wouldn't hate him coming back. I honestly wouldn't. I just don't know how that would be for him. I just think to the context of when Vince Williams, remember when he came on the show and he talked about how he took the big pay cut, then he came back for a lot less money, but then he ended up, not liking it and ultimately retiring because he felt that it was going to be just, you're still playing the same role, doing the exact same thing, but for just a lot less money. And dudes don't typically want to go for that. So for Myles, that would also be something that he would have to weigh personally to determine, is it worth it to come back for a lot less money, but still potentially be playing a similar role that he played a year ago?
Yeah, I just feel like even though it was only for a year, with all the moves we made, we're moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
Time has passed. That's what it feels like.